Oh, we're live. Hello, we're live. Welcome to the moon stream. Just kidding. Anyway, you like my background? I thought it was appropriate since it's late at night. I've been trying to get on here for like an hour almost. Like, I don't know. I'm having some issues. I'm having issues here. Now I'm signing um into my laptop here or my iPad, I mean. Here we go. We're live. Hey, we're live. Woohoo! I'm not going to stay on here long. We're going to just be on for a few minutes. For a little bit, anyway. So, how is everybody? Let's see. Put down here. Welcome in. Oops. I hate that when you're texting and then it changes your words. I hate that. I'm trying to. Anyway, I was up and I had a hard time trying to get on here. So welcome in. I'm just on here just to say hello and see how everybody is. See if anybody's up at this time. I don't know. I spent like almost an hour trying to get on here because I was trying to fix some of my pictures and stuff, and my light kept changing. All kinds of things were happening. But anyway, I'm here. We're live. We're here. So how do you like the background? Isn't that pretty cool? Did anybody see the alignment of the planets, and did anybody see the lunar eclipse? I looked it up before I went to bed that night, which was yesterday, I think. And I didn't realize, oh, well, that's in the morning. So, like, yeah, I ended up getting up super early and looking at it a little bit. And then I went back to bed. So I didn't stream it. I was going to live stream it, but I didn't. Um, but it was pretty cool. It was kind of cool outside to be out there with my camera anyway. But yes, so we're gonna get some 80-degree weather. Like I think it's Friday. I don't know if it's Friday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday. I don't know, something like that. It's gonna go in the 80s. Can you believe it? Woo! I'm so happy. Anyway, I got yard work to do. Anyway, I was gonna show you some of my artwork here. I'll have to take the green screen off for a second. Um, let's see, how do I take that off? Let me figure this out. Hello, nature. Hey, nature. How are you? Hi. I'm trying to figure out how to take the green screen off here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay. Um, Let me do something else here. How are you? I was going to show some of my artwork here. How are you doing? Um, I don't know anybody named Mike. Okay. All right, hold on one second. Hold on one second, you guys. Um, 1 second. All right. Hold on 1 second. I have to. I'm looking in my. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, there we go. Hello. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, nature. A disco party. Matthew, welcome in, nature. How are you? My Barbie doll. Oh, thank you. Um, I don't know what happened here. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So yes, I'm only on here for a little bit because it's late. We got 6 people. Hey, thank you for coming, everybody. I did this picture in high school. I was gonna just show you a couple pieces of my art. I did this in high school, but like I took it back out and I colored in the lemons. But I did this when I was 16 or 17 years old, I think. Yeah, 16, 17 years old. And I don't know, the lighting isn't good, but I don't know if I should. It was all black and white, so I decided to do that. But anyway, so this one I did, and it was black and white, and I I inked it. Yeah, it's just a black and white one, and I inked it. It's supposed to be like Dungeons and Dragons. Let me get back. I covered it here, my name, but I showed this before, but it was just in pencil. So I decided to ink it. I inked it. Oops, wait a minute. I dropped my paper. Oh, man, it is hard to figure things out here. Okay, there we go. Anyway, there we go. So yes, I inked it. And yes, and you can see some of the detail in there. Some of the detail and the castle and everything. Rocks. Anyway. Yes. Let me get back. I don't know, it's hard for me to show that. But anyway, I just want to come on and show that. So it gave me something to do. It was in black and white, and I had done it. My husband died. He's been gone of COVID for a few years, and I did this for him because he was into Dungeons and Dragons, but it was just in pencil, and I showed it before, and then I decided to ink it. So I finished it, so that's that one. And this other one I did when I was in high school, and I decided to put the color in there a little bit. I don't know. I colored the lemons a little bit. I colored the lemons. It's some type of French thing. I don't really know, but yeah, there's like the glasses and the lemons and that. I don't know. It's hard because there's like a glare. But yeah, so I was just coming on to say hello, and just that kept me busy for a little bit. So now I'm going to work on something different. That's like old stuff that I did, and I pulled it back out and just decided to do that to it. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here, so I was up. It took me almost like an hour to get on here. Like I was having some issues. I don't even know. I don't know what was going on, but we can put that really cool green screen back on. Let me see. I like the green screen. Does anybody else like the green screen? So how are you? Yes, he's been gone for a while now. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck this week. I don't know. All these things are going on in the world, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like I'm a little bit stuck, but I'm trying not to be stuck, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm gonna work on a different picture. I'll have to work on something new. And I have to do my yard work outside since it's gonna be warm out, but then I'll have to be, you know, have to be careful with like because the bad spiders come out at springtime. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I've been so busy, and I've been so busy lately. The last week or two, I've been a little bit busy. Um, yeah, so I'm going to be going out and doing my yard work stuff if it's not raining. Um, I don't know. I might stream tomorrow earlier because like I have to go out tomorrow. I have some problems. Oh, what kind of problems do you have? If there's anything I can help you with your live streaming or anything like that? Is it with your live streaming? I was gonna do like a guest thing, and I was just looking up on YouTube earlier before I came on because I thought I could have some of my subscribing friends that I've known a long time. I thought I could have them come up, be a guest. But I was going to post it in my community page. So I looked up on there and I asked the AI, is it safe to post this? They said, no, don't post it in the community page. So now I'm not going to do that. So now I would need people's email. It says email them or Discord. I don't have Discord, but maybe I'll get it. I don't understand why. My channel was mono, but yesterday. Ooh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been, have you been doing a lot of AI stuff? Maybe that's possibly why. They didn't even give you a reason. Um, I'm not monetized yet. I keep losing hours because after you're on a year, like, let's see, it goes by 265 days, so I lose the days. So I'm getting up there, but I have 809 watch hours so far. Um, so I'm not monetized yet. So I need my watch hours, but I don't know why either. Were you see? I don't know anything about being monetized yet. I should read it because I did sign up for it, but I'm not at that point yet because I have only 809 watch hours. But I had 820 last week, but I don't know, I lost some. I'm so sorry. I wonder what, they didn't give you an explanation as to why, maybe? Um, did they send you like an email that just said that? I'm so sorry. You worked so hard. Um, you don't have any, do you have any copyrights or anything like that on there? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, yeah, there's weird stuff. I'll tell you, I was trying to do here in the United States, we have the NFL football, and I was gonna do a stream for that, and everybody was getting kicked out and timed out, and only my mod could be in there with me. And what I found out was YouTube. Um, I wrote notes on it. They updated their monetization system to a very aggressive AI system, and it was attacking my Nightbot. They were both fighting over my chat, so that's why people were getting kicked out. So I had to fix that. I had to figure out how to fix it. So I figured that out, but I also read they're going after like the AI. The reason they updated the AI is because they're going after channels with the AI. So if you had a lot of AI on there, videos, that could be the reason if you did that. But then again, I don't know because your channel's not all about that. So maybe you can testify it or whatever you call it. Go on there and I know, isn't it horrible? You can't even talk to anybody. I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Wow. Wow. Yes, there's a lot of glitches too because there's this one guy that's fairly new to my channel. He plays the trombone or whatever, and all of a sudden okay, I don't think their whole platform is on the same level. Like you have your YouTube studio and then you have your YouTube app. Those are two different things, right? But then there's other sides of that. Like there's another area where you can go check. All right, so if you go on the YouTube side, I don't know if I can show you on here. Anyway, if you go, say you're on the YouTube side, but this is not it. Up on the top, there's like a little bell on the YouTube app where on the bottom, if you press your channel, or don't press your channel, press the YouTube where it shows you everybody's stuff. Then there's like a little bell on there in the YouTube app. If in the bell area, you can see everybody's stuff that comes in because they no longer email you that stuff, and they don't respond like your responses. Like I'm probably one of the only ones that respond back to people. Um, but a lot of people don't, you know what I mean? So needless to say, you can go on there. And what I was going to say is that for some reason, I can't respond back to my own subscribers on my channel. I have to go in that area to respond back to them. You know what I mean? So that's weird. Sometimes I can respond back, but it'll say it gives like a message that says there was an issue or something. There was an issue. So yeah, it's like the comments not going through. But anyway, this new subscriber that he plays a trombone, he's not showing up on my videos. He's watching my videos and then my shorts and stuff. And he's not there. He's not there. But if I go in that area where the bell is, he's there. So I respond back to him, but then I go on my channel and I look at the video and it's not there. It's weird. It's very weird. Um, yes. Did they give you a reason why? Um, I don't know. Do you have any copyrights or anything? Oh my God. Yeah. Do you have any copyrights or anything like that? I don't know. I'm trying to be careful with those. I don't know anything about when you're monetized. I should read up on it, but I'm only at 809 watch hours right at the moment. So, um, yeah. But I like your channel. You have a good channel. I love all your the birds and stuff. Sometimes I listen to that when I go to bed. Anyway, um, so so they didn't tell you the reason why. Yeah, there's been a lot of glitching. So there's I've seen some other people where they're not showing up in the chats too. Like they're not blocked, but they're not showing up. So that's happening because I mod on some channels, and some of my friends are having that problem. So I don't really know. Um, yeah. I noticed that some people, like, I get subscribers and then people get deleted. I think the reason, if you read up on the AI, they don't want people to just do their whole channel AI, and I guess those are the channels that are getting taken down because it said that's why they wanted the AI, because they're calling them bot channels. I guess I don't really know, but because they're like not really putting real content, I guess. Yes, some copyright on a song, but I mute. Oh, did you change, if you got a copyright, did you change out the music? Oh, you muted it, you took it out. Oh, you took it out. Okay. Um, I don't know. So they didn't give you no explanation as to why they did that? I would dispute it maybe. You can go on there and dispute it. I don't know. I'm not monetized, so I don't know anything about that. I wish I could help you more on that, but I don't know anything about it. But that kind of sucks. I don't know. Do you have to keep up your hours or something like that when you're monetized? I don't know. Okay, my dear, take care. Bye. Yes, some copyright on the song, but I mute it. Oh my gosh. Um, okay, I will try that. YouTube is going mad. Nature said. I don't understand. She said she was. Nature's Beauty says my channel was monetized, but yesterday demonetized. I'm so sorry. Okay, my dear, take care. Bye. Okay, I'll see you soon. See you soon. I would dispute it. Ask them a reason why. And thanks for coming in. I'll see you soon. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be here too long. I see we got 8 likes. I came on a little bit late, but I wanted to play. I don't know, before I went to bed. But I'm not going to stay on here too long. I just wanted to show my artwork a little bit. So, and see if anybody was going to come on. Sometimes I have night people and sometimes I don't. I might come on tomorrow if it's not raining and stuff. I need to run some errands. Um, so look for me tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day I'll definitely. But um, yeah, she said that her channel was, yeah, yeah. I'm not monetized yet, but I'm working on it. I like to do this for fun, really. But I mean, I would like to be monetized someday. But I'm just like to have fun and meet everybody and everything. So anyway, I put this nail polish on and see how it's blue. See how it's like a blue color? It's a really pretty blue, but it changes white. It's a changing color nail polish. It goes from blue to white. So when it's blue, it's like like if you run your hands under cold water, they turn blue, and then if you run your hands under hot water, they turn white. So this is it. This is it right here. Oh shoot, I gotta hold it like this. Anyway, it's this color. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty blue color. I'm into blue the last few days. I don't know. Might see me wear blue again tomorrow. I have so many different blue shirts, and blue is one of my favorite colors. Purple is my favorite color, any shade of purple. And I love blue as well, any shade of blue. But I do like pink as well. But I don't like every shade of pink. I like hot pink, and I like the blush pink. Um, yeah. So I'm thinking about, not right away, but like I have a bedroom that my closets are so small here that I'm thinking about one of my extra bedroom. I have my clothes in there and stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I might as well just make this my closet room or something, my get ready room or whatever. But I'm thinking about doing that like a blush pink or something in there. I don't know. But yeah, this is Nails Ink is the name of it. But it's color changing. I like this. I really do. I have another one I think that changes another color. But yeah. I don't know if I got a purple one or a pink one. I think I got a couple of them, but these stay on pretty good. I don't know. I like it. So I hope everybody had a good week. There's a lot of things going on. I don't know. I've been just keeping myself busy. So yeah, I just did my pictures, and I decided to, those were old, and I just decided to, sometimes when I see things that I've done a long time ago, I decide, oh, I'm going to change it or I'm going to fix it. You know what I mean? And I got my Chloe over here. But is anybody into the moon and the stars and all that? My brother that passed away, he had a telescope, and he was really into that. He was into doing all that stuff. And I never really got into it. As I'm an adult now, I'm just getting into, I do the moon streams and stuff, but I haven't done any moon streams in a while, but I do have a playlist, and I have moon streams that I did, and I have videos that I put music to the video. I sped up my live streams and stuff, and then I put songs on it. It's really cool. It's beautiful. Some of them are very beautiful. Yes. I have to come on earlier. I was out today, and I went to the store, and I don't know. Everything's getting so expensive. I just can't even believe it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Everything's just getting out of hand, the pricing and everything. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? And oh, another thing, I went to get gas. I had to get gas, and I was hoping to catch the gas before the prices went up. Not anyway. I went to the gas station, and I'm sure it's more expensive other places, but it was $2.59. So it was like, you might as well say $3. It's like 1 penny off, but like I had only $20 on me, so it didn't even fill my tank. But yeah. So we got 8 likes. Thank you, everybody. So I'm not going to stay on too long, but I'll take this off again so that so I can show you. I don't know what is going on. I keep hitting the, apparently there's something here where you can make a short, but I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to hit the green screen off so that I can show you this again. So yeah, this picture here, I did this when I was 16 or 17 years old in high school, and it was black and white, and I showed it before, but then I wasn't going to put any color on it, and this is what I did when I was 16 and 17, and I didn't change anything. I just added the limes and the lemons. I just colored them in. That's it. I just left it the way it was. But yeah, I just left it the way it was. But yeah, so I did that. But anyway, it's hard to show this on here. But yeah, so yeah, I just did that. I just decided to color them in, and like I did this when I was younger. I was 16, 17. I gotta turn it to the side because the glare. See the glare? So I'll turn it sideways. But yeah. So I have my name covered down there, but yeah, this something that I did. And this is really nice thick paper. And I wish I could get nice thick paper like this, because I got some big paper, but mine's not as thick as this. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I did when I was younger. I did a pretty damn good job when I was younger, though. I mean, look at the words and everything. You seeing it backwards, but that's got some pretty good details in it, even up on the cap there. And the glasses, that's supposed to be like whipped cream. Yeah. So I've been drawing since my mom put a pencil in my hand when I was a kid. I was probably like I wasn't in school yet, so she used to give me coloring books and pencils and different things, and she used to draw. And I think I must have been like 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old, possibly, um, when she did that. She used to give me that, and of course, I wasn't that good when I was younger, but um, so I've been drawing since I was a little girl, and I don't know. I hadn't. My husband, when he passed away, didn't draw for a while, and there's been times in my life where I didn't have time and I stopped, but I always used to draw all the time. So I'm trying to get back into that. I'm getting back into it. Um, but yes, so, and this other one, I had done this other picture for my husband. He passed away of COVID, but like I had done this for him, and I don't know. I had a piece of tape over this. The tape came off. I guess I'll have to hold it. But he was in the army. He served during the Gulf War, and so all this stuff is kind of like freaking me out a little bit. I've been up late watching anybody else watching what's going on in the world, and I got to stop looking at it because it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna stop looking at that. There's a channel called the Agenda Free TV. He's a really good YouTuber, news station, whatever. And there was like, he got over 1 million views or something like that. There was like, I never go in his chat. I just kind of like watch, and I was watching what was going on, and he had access to cameras that were in the different countries and stuff and what was going on. So I was watching that. I did that for a couple of days and freaked myself out a little bit. Made me feel a little depressed. And I'm like, I'm not going to look at it. I don't think I should look at it anymore. Yeah, so I got to get back out into nature and do my drawing and do something else, because that's too depressing for me. Because I believe in, world peace. Hopefully, maybe we could get to that point, but like, I understand. I'm not a political channel, so I won't discuss it any further, but so yeah, I covered my name, but my husband, he was in the Gulf War. He was in the Desert Storm, and my cousin was too, one of my cousins. And I didn't know my husband when he was in the army, when he was in that. I met him after that. But my cousin, of course, I've known him my whole life, but he got stuck over there when that happened. He served his 4 years and ended up having to do 6 years, because when that happened, he couldn't get out and he was stuck over there. But yeah, I remember things. I don't know. So I don't know. Looking at that stuff kind of freaked me out. But anyway, it's amazing. It is amazing how we can see things. But now I guess they block the cameras. The sirens go off. Imagine the people. Imagine that happening. Like they're people, civilians with their kids and different things like that. Like how that must be for children and things. But I don't know. Hopefully that'll be over with soon. I don't really know. But anyway, so this is yes. So he was into Dungeons and Dragons, and I decided to ink it. It was black and white, and I showed it to you before. And down in the bottom, I have my name is there, so I covered it. But yeah, it was black and white. And I didn't want to change. I didn't change anything on here. A lot of times, sometimes when I see older pictures, I'm like, oh, I want to fix this or fix that. But I didn't do it. I just left it the way it was because I felt like that's. So maybe I should get a frame for this, but I don't know. But yeah, I like dragons, and yes, I had changed. This was from Dungeons and Dragons, but I changed some of this part from the picture that I did it from. Anyway, and I did only color on the eye. My husband had light blue eyes, so I did the dragon's eye light blue. I can't really, yeah, there you go. But you can see the detail in these little, they got little swords in their hands or whatever. They have little swords in their hands. I don't know if they're little monsters. I don't even know what these things are because I didn't play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. I think I even added a little dude in there. I don't know. But yes. So I drew this when I met my husband, and then the past few weeks I've been inking it. And I had ran out of ink and I had to get more. And then this one here, he's got like spots on his face. On his face there. So, and this is all freehand. I draw freehand, and I use a ruler a lot of times. I use a ruler when I draw. I use a ruler. And that's the part of his wing there. So yes. So it's all freehand. But I've never done digital art. I don't know, maybe I'd like to learn it someday, but I do freehand. So this is all freehand. And I don't know what else is in here. Let me see if there's anything else I can show you in here. This was a stupid pad of paper that somebody several years ago, probably more than 20 years ago, somebody bought me a class for charcoal, and that's what this pad was, and I can't stand this paper, but it's also turning yellowy, so I don't know. Let me see if I can find anything else in here I can show you. Oops, whoa, the whole thing's falling apart there. Let's see here. There was another one that I did of a lion, but I do like the really big paper. I like big ass paper, but I got a pad of big ass paper, but I don't know what I'm gonna do in it yet. And not only that, a lot of my photos that I take and pictures that I take, my reference pictures, are in my cell phone. So in the cell phone, I probably have to do it on my iPad, like freeze it or something so I can see the details. I need details of stuff. And I did take pictures of people, places. Anyway, this one is charcoal. This is charcoal. I covered my name there. This is a lion that I did. I love lions and tigers. Yeah, so I like lions and tigers and stuff like that. I like to draw different things. And I do have I have a dragon book, but they're completely different dragons than the one that I showed you. And I'm going to reference that and draw from that maybe. But yes, this is a lion that I did a while back, and it's charcoal. It's done with charcoal. Charcoal is messy, Some people don't like pastel. Some people don't like pastels, but I like the soft pastels, the chalk ones like. But for some reason, the charcoal is just black and gets all over. And I do have charcoal, and I do have some more paper in here, so maybe I'll do something with it. But yes, so I covered that up because it was my name. But yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody, and thank you for coming. I'm just gonna be just a short one. Thank you so much. I see we got 3 people. So yeah, this was this. Um, but I need to do some more stuff. But yeah, this is done with charcoal. And that's just supposed to be like a bunch of weeds on the sides. Just a bunch of. I like to do weird things sometimes too. I like to draw weird stuff. And I do like to draw houses and buildings. I draw different things, but I like houses and buildings. I do like pastel was one of my favorite things that I used to use. This is really just probably nothing else is in here. I don't know. It's like just um, doodles. There's just doodling and stuff in here, and the rest of this. And this paper's turning yellow. It's obviously not. Um, eventually, the paper's just. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I have to flip it up this way. It's a pretty big book. I like, if I start drawing, I could just sit all day and do it. Like, I get really into it. And I like stuff with a lot of detail and stuff like that. Oh, here's some grapes that I did. These are just doodles. These are just doodles. These are just doodly stuff. This is just practice stuff. This page is practice. Grapes. Some grapes. Practice grapes or whatever. I don't know if that's upside down or whatever, but it looks like I was practicing grapes on here. Practicing some grapes. Yummy, yummy grapes. Yummy, yummy grapes. Grapes, grapes, grapes. Yeah, grapes. I don't know if this needs to go this way. Anyway. Do you like green grapes or purple grapes? I like the green grapes, but I like to draw the purple ones. I don't know what else is in here. But yeah, I like to draw buildings and stuff like that. That's like my major thing that I like to draw. I don't think there's anything else in here but just a bunch of doodles. Just a bunch of doodling with charcoal, and this stuff's messy. It gets all over your hands. Yeah, someone had got me a class in it, and I didn't really care for the class because I like other type of stuff, not charcoal. Oh, there's some pineapples in here, but I don't know. There's some pineapple doodle stuff in here. Oh, well, I guess I could show it to you, but it's not anything that. This is just doodling, pineapple doodles, like doodling the top part, and this. Yeah, with the this is like practice stuff from these, like a while back. And I did this. Ooh, this paper. I swear this whole pad's gonna fall apart. It's so old. I guess you can use pastel paper on it. Oh, here's some more pineapples. This teacher, I guess he had me doing fruits. He bored me with that. Oh, and some apples. He had me drawing apples and fruits. That's so boring. Here's one that's in color, but yeah, there's not really anything else in here. It looks like some vegetables. Like, come on, that's like so ridiculous that he had me doing that. That's why I didn't like that class, because I'm more into, I don't know. I took perspective drawing when I was younger too, when I was in high school. And I also, my major in college was visual communications technology of art. Yeah, so when I was in high school, I took graphic arts and photography. I went to this place in Saratoga, but then we moved to a different school system, and they wouldn't because it was a 2-year program. And then the second year, I couldn't complete the second year, but I got all A's on the first year. And I remember them sending me down to this food place, and I had to do like a menu for them. And I designed it and I did all that. I had a great time doing it too. It was so much fun. And I got a really good grade on it when I was younger. But when I was younger, we learned typesetting and everything is now digital stuff. So everything I've learned is obsolete. I used to know how to take a printing press apart and put it back together because I did that. I used to have to print stuff. I made like a coloring book. It was called The Seasons, and I did that myself. And I printed it and I did the plates for it and the photography, and I ran it on the printing press and I put it together. I binded it and everything. I don't think I have any copies of that though, because that was a long time ago. That was when I was 17, 18 years old. And then like after I graduated high school, I went to college for visual communications technology of art, which was a fancy graphic arts term for graphic arts. And we had to do like, I don't know what you would want to call it. Kind of like if you would design a commercial type stuff, whatever. We had to do stuff like that. I did things like that. I remember them. I had to do a 4-color process thing, and it was like they made us do Hobby Lobby. Anybody remember Hobby Lobby? But anyway, everybody had to do that. So it was a 4-color process. When I was in college, though, I didn't get to finish because my mom was a single mom and I had to do the college on my own, and I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to finish. So that's why I didn't get to do it. You know what I mean? I didn't get to finish. And then life came and I had my own apartment and I couldn't finish. You know what I mean? I never ever had the money to finish, but college was completely different from the high school class that I took. The program that they sent us to this place. It was completely different because I can say this much, that when I was in high school, everything was hands-on. Like I said, I learned how to run a printing press. Then they came out with the 4-color process machine, which I also learned that. Um, anyway, needless to say, when I was in college, everything was hands-on and book smart stuff. It wasn't. High school was hands-on, college was book smart. So some point in time during my classes, we had to learn the printing part, and a lot of the people didn't know that, but I already did. I already knew that. So, but the book smart, I had to do chemistry, and I sucked at chemistry. I ain't no chemistry person. Anyway, I sucked at it, and I ended up dropping that class because I was afraid I was going to fail it. You know, all my other classes, I got all A's in it. I took physics, and I didn't think I would pass that, but I got a B plus, and it amazed me. I really enjoyed physics. I don't remember it, but I was good at it at that time, and I really liked the physics class. I loved the physics class. I was surprised myself that I liked physics, but yeah. I had to take technical math too, and I remember going down to the guidance counselor. I'm like, I suck at math, and I'm like, I went as far as algebra in high school, so technical math wasn't my subject. Science and math wasn't my subject. English was my subject, and art. So, needless to say, the math, I was like, oh my God, I'm like, this is very difficult, and that was very hard. And I went down to my guidance counselor. I said, you put B in the technical math 2 class. Shouldn't I take the technical math 1 class? He said, oh no, you should be fine. I wasn't fine. I couldn't even understand it. But anyway, that was hard. But all my art classes, I aced with A's. And I had to take basic design, and then the second part of that, and I had to take photography 1 and then advanced photography. All those classes I aced in, and I can't remember any of the other classes. I can't remember any of the other ones, but when I was in high school, I took English Lit, and I loved that. So, but I'm sitting here on a late stream talking to myself. I don't know. Anyway, the rest of this book is just all fruits and veggies, I think. Yeah, so we'll just We'll put this away. But I ended up, you know, having to pay back student loan and everything. Like I had a couple of them from my college. Yeah. But I never got to do that. I wanted to do it, but life came, like I said, and I didn't get any help. I didn't get any help from my family or anybody. And it was very difficult. It was very difficult to survive, you know what I mean? And like to do that when I was younger. Yeah. But let me put the green screen. Oh, hi, Dior. I was just showing some of my art and talking about my college. How are you? I was talking about how I didn't get to finish college and everything. And these were some of my pictures that I did this when I was in, when I was in high school, one of my art classes in high school. But I showed this before and it was black and white. So I took it out in the last couple weeks, keeping myself busy. I just decided to color these in. But yeah, I don't know. I just did the lemons. I left it the way it was, but it's got some pretty good detail in there. That's backwards, but it's some type of French liquor or something. I don't know. It says Grand Marnier Liquor, Paris, France. And it's got all the little letters in it and everything, and all the little, the design, and I did the lettering and all. This is all freehand. All freehand. Yeah. And then I was showing that I did this. I did this for my husband because he was in Dungeons and Dragons. He was in the army and stuff too. But this was black and white, and I showed this before, but the last few weeks I've been inking it. I inked it. I decided to ink it, I guess. I wasn't going to, but I did, but I inked it. And this was the Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. So yeah, I covered my name because I don't, and then there's that one. And I did this, my husband had very light blue eyes, lighter than that even. And I did the eye on there, and I did this for him. This was for him. And he died, so I'm thinking about possibly getting a frame for it someday. And it's on this crappy paper because I've had it forever. I've had this forever, but it was black and white, and yeah. So I do have a book with dragons in it, a different type of dragon, but I like this type of dragon. I like this guy here. He's really cool looking. Oops. But yeah. And these little guys have knives. I added one or two in there, I think. Because this was from like a small picture in a book from the Dungeons and Dragons, but he was into that. He was into that type of stuff. But I like, I don't know. Anyway, let me put this down. I just thought it was going to come on for like a little short stream. It took me almost an hour to get on here because I had some issues getting on here. Yeah. So I don't have too much of my stuff from when I was younger. My mom has a lot of it, and she has it on her walls. But I remember when I was in high school, some of my stuff got put in like a show. I don't remember what it was called, but I got a certificate somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I do have it. It was only me and somebody else that got picked for our stuff to be in it was called the Concord. Albany's the capital of New York. I'm from upstate New York, so I lived outside of Albany. I'm from Saratoga County originally. Although I live in Northeast Tennessee now, but my husband moved us here for his work. I've lived here for probably about 15 years or something like that, 16 maybe. But yeah, because of his work though. But like the Albany thing was the capital thing, and they would have down in the concourse, like the different schools would have an art show or whatever. So I remember the teacher picking two of my things, and it was there, and I got a certificate for it. But she didn't. My art teacher in high school, if you didn't draw, um, if she didn't like your picture or something, she would rip it in half. I used to get so afraid, but she never did that to me. I was, a good artist, but like I used to feel for the other people that she did that to. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, my hair's a little bit frizzy. I don't know. I went out today. I have this color changing nail polish on. I was showing it. It's blue, but it changes color. It changes white. It's this, and it's called nail ink, but it changes from the blue to white. So when it's cold, when it's cool, it's the blue. So if you run it under hot water, it'll turn white. So let me see what you're saying, and let me put the green screen back on. I really think that's cool. I was doing that. I don't know. I thought that was cool since we've had space time lately, but I'm looking a little bit dull on here. I don't know. My hair. Every time when my lights in here make my hair look like a dull color. I don't know. When I go outside, it's like a regular color. But um, how are you? Let me see. I missed a lot of what you were saying. Let's see. It's huge. Yeah, that's a pretty big. This paper is really nice. This thick paper too. This one that's on some nice thick paper. I got another pad that I bought. It's empty, and I got to figure out what I'm going to put in it. I like to do some weird things sometimes. I do have another picture downstairs, but it's a little bit weird, so I don't think I want to bring it on here. It's pastel. I don't know, but good drawing. Thank you so much. Very nice dragons. Thank you. I've never seen nail polish like that. Very cool. Yeah, I think I got it do you have Sally Beauty Supply? I don't know if they even sell this anymore, but I might have another one too, and it's purple. I don't know. I don't know. I have a couple of these, but some of them might be metallic or something. I don't know. I wanted to get the pink one when this came out, and I never did. But I still haven't used my gel nail polish thing with the light that you put your hand under. Um, the kit only came with one color, and I didn't really like the color, but I don't have the money to buy like the different ones right now because everything's gone up. Oh, what happened? I don't know why that I don't know why that's held your comment for review. That's weird. Yeah, that's where I had gotten this. I don't know if they even sell them anymore, but I have so many different nail polishes. Somebody said bring them all out, but I don't know what kind of stream that would be. But like, I have a lot. And sometimes I would get the same color, not realizing I got the same color. I'd be like, oh, I really like that color. Um, but yeah. So how are you today? I said I have the store by me. Yes, I I showed it. Sometimes it doesn't even let me show it. I hit show the comment. Yes, it is. Yes, definitely. Well, they I was my other friend that came in. She said she was demonetized or something. She had just gotten monetized. That's horrible. But anyways, she doesn't know the reason. But she had a few AI things on there. But just anybody that's out there, don't put too much of that. I put up a couple at Christmas time, but I made sure I only did a couple. But like, I don't even think her whole channel's not like that. So I don't know what happened, but I don't know. But I was telling her that when I did the Super Bowl chat, everybody was getting timed out, and it was just me and Cool Guy, and I'm like, because he was my mod, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong, but it took me. Oh, you helped me with it. That's right, you helped me. Thank you so much for helping me too, mod, while I was figuring that out. It's the AI. The AI was doing it. They were fighting over my chat, Nightbot and AI. Anyway, Chloe's asleep, but yeah, I was trying to get on here like at 10. That's how long it took me. But yeah, it's we're gonna get up into the 80s at the end of the week. How's your weather doing? How's your weather? Thanks for coming in and saying hello and chatting. Oh, we got 10 likes. Thank you, everybody. I got my. Yes, if I stream outside, I have to keep my phone plugged in now. I put the stream on and I had about 80% battery by the time I was trying to figure things out. And as soon as I put it on, I wasn't online yet. My phone went dead. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I'm losing battery. So until I can get another battery. So that means when I'm outside, I won't be able to do landscape. I'll have to do vertical because the gimbal doesn't like it. If I put the phone this way and then put the plug here, it unbalances the gimbal and the gimbal freaks out. So I have to have it vertical. Um, Weather is getting better. 60s at the end of the week. Nice. We had like high 70s today. Um, yeah, yeah. We had high 70s. We had high 70s today. That little symbol is something to do with language, and I don't know how you use it because I went in someone's stream and I didn't know how to speak their language, but I don't know. I've been so thirsty, I don't know why. Sometimes I forget to drink water. My husband used to tell me, don't forget to drink water, but like I get dehydrated sometimes. And I've been trying my best. Turn clocks ahead on Saturday night, 2 a.m. Yes, okay, thank you. Thanks for reminding me. I think somebody else mentioned that too. I'll have to make sure I remember. My mom usually reminds me. But today was my mom's birthday. Well, I should say yesterday, the 4th, March 4th. I miss my mom, my mommy. I want my mommy. Anyway, my mom's so nice. She's Italian, so I'm Irish Italian. She's Irish Italian. My grandmother was full blood Italian, and my grandfather was full blood Irish. So my dad, his family was from England, and then they went to Ireland. So English and Irish there. Dongle, Ireland, and they had a castle. There was a castle in their name. I don't want to say it, but I won't say it. But anyway, yeah. So there's like a history of that on that side. But so I don't know if I'm more Irish or more Italian, but I think my silly side is the Irish side, and then the Italian side, I don't know. Probably just the way I look. I don't know. Happy birthday, mommy. And yes, thank you so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do when she's not around because she's older. She just turned 80. She just turned 80. And she said that I called her today and I talked to her on the phone and I said, I miss you, Mom. I miss you too, she says. And like, I don't know. I really miss her. And I'm like, I don't know what is going on. You know what I mean? I can't go back to New York because it's too expensive. But I don't really necessarily need to stay here because this is kind of like an industrial area, kind of. But it is pretty here. But they have no state income tax here. So I love my house where I live and everything. And the surrounding area. Like I'm very close to a lot of things. But I still kind of miss home. But I don't think I'd want to go back there, though. Because it's just, once you leave New York, it's so different with the pricing and everything. Like, I don't know how to explain it. New York charges for everything. I don't know. But I do miss it. Oh, all the Nightbot stuff came in. Yeah, it's sad to say we have to have this stuff in here because of people, but yeah. So we got 10 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Do you like the background? I thought I have some other ones. I don't know. I figure this is a good background for when I come on a late stream. So yeah, I just thought I would show the art. I showed that before. I showed those before, but they weren't. The one was just black and white, but I left it the way it was. But yeah. So when I was in college, I did that, and I ended up getting into other fields like banking and customer service and all different types of jobs. I worked in a law firm. I got depositions ready. Um, I don't know, but my passion is art and that. But everything in graphic arts now is obsolete that I know because they do everything with digital now, and I don't know anything about that. So, and I'm not going to waste my money going to college at an older age. Um, I'm not in my 20s anymore, in my 30s, and the way the pricing is now for college, that would be crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like it's nice for the moon and the planets alignment. Nice fitting for the moon and lighting. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yes, they had the. Did you see the alignment? The planet alignment. They had the planet alignment. Um, I went out there. I did a video, but I didn't put it up because I kind of just did the red moon. Oh my God, I missed the red moon. I went to bed last night, and before I went to bed, I looked it up, and then I made sure I got up and looked at it. I watched the eclipse part, and then I went to bed, so I never seen the red moon. So I don't know if it was before that or after that. Probably was before that, and I missed it. I probably didn't get up in time for that. But I have seen the red moons before. I think we're supposed to get several blood moons this year. I'm not really sure. This is supposed to be the year of chaos. And my sun sign is Aquarius, and Aquarius people can handle that. We can handle all the whatever. Because we're like people, we like to let things flow. I don't know. We can do, let's see, let me try something here. Oops, wait. I hate when you do the iPad. The iPad, okay, there we go. All right. You can put hug me and then Nightbot will hug you. Let me see. There we go. I got a hug from Nightbot. So you can do, I put that in there. I got my TV on in the background. I shouldn't even be up this late, but I was not going to come on too late, too long. Um, yeah. Yeah, so since it's going to be nice out, I have to start doing yard work outside. I don't really want to do that. I didn't get to my yard work in the fall time because I had gotten sick. I never get sick, but I got some, I don't know if I had the flu, but whatever I had, it was like 3.5 weeks that I had it. And I don't usually get sick, but um, I missed the flu shot this year too. I didn't get to get it. And Dior got a um, explanation, hug me. You should get it. It might be because I just did it. Maybe there's like a time limit. Maybe wait a few minutes. Everybody else does it and they get a hug, so you should get one too. Did you spell it right? I can't see. All right, well, wait a few minutes. Wait a few minutes and then do it. That's strange. Everybody else does it and they get it. Hold on a second. Let me go get my, I can't see the screen. Let me go over here and get something. Maybe you just can't do it right away because I just did it, but it should do it. You should be able to do it. I just want to see if you spelled it right. I can't see here. Let me see. You spelled it right. Hug me. Explanation point, hug me. I'll hug myself. Just give it a few minutes and then do it. Like wait a couple of minutes. Maybe there's like a limit. It should work though. You didn't put any spaces in or anything. You did it exactly the way I did it. That's weird. I've never seen it not do that to anybody because everybody else does it and then they get the hug. So very strange. I feel like I have hair in my eyes. But anyway, I was in a mood. We're wearing blue again. I wore blue the last time. This is a different blue shirt. But very strange. Yeah, I had to go out today and go to the store, and at least there was milk and stuff. I don't know, but I was saying earlier I went to go get gas and it went up, and I thought I could catch the gas before it went up, but it went up, and I'm sure it's like really high in other places, but I only had $20, and it did not fill my gas tank, and it was $2.59, and it didn't fill my gas tank. I think it's a little over a half a tank. Usually gas is way lower here than it is around the rest of the world, but it definitely is. That's very high for here, and I'm sure it's going to go up even more. 298. So yours is the same. Ours was 299. I was hoping to catch it before it went up, but I wish I had a couple extra dollars so I could fill it up. You know what I mean? Because I can go around here pretty good with a full tank of gas for a couple weeks because everything's pretty much close. Yeah. Try the hug me now and see if it works. Or maybe it hasn't been enough minutes. I don't know. I try to get back further so that you can see. I kind of like this background. It's really cool. Do I put a space? No space. I think you did it right, so I don't understand why it didn't do it. That's weird. There you go. Okay, so I think it's because you gotta, if somebody does it, I think you gotta wait to do it. You know what I mean? So there's just a time limit, I guess. Oh my goodness, they're showing like a weird thing on TV. So have you watching any good shows lately? I haven't had time to watch TV, but like I said, I'm gonna have to go and clean my yard, and it's gonna be like 80 here. On I don't know if I can't look because it's on my phone, but I think it's gonna be like Friday, 80 degrees or something like that. But tomorrow I think it's gonna be 70 again, 60s and 70s, and then 80s. 2 days it said 80s, and my grass is already starting to turn green. It's not fully green, but it's starting to change. And I had gotten sick, like I said, in the fall time. And in the fall time, I usually have to clean up all the leaves and everything. And what I do is I take the leaf blower and I blow them in a pile. And then, yeah, and I just mow them over and mulch them. And then I blow them and keep blowing them in a pile. And then I just put whatever in a bag. And I didn't get to do that. So I got to go out and clean all that up. And then I have all these plants all over, and I never cut them. I have canna plants in the back. They got taller than me this past summer. So I'm going to have to cut. The cold made them go down, but I got to cut that and rake that all up. And in the back there, I have some flowers up already. Oh my gosh, what do you call those ones with the yellow ones? They're like Easter yellow flowers. What do you call them? Spring is March 20th. Yay! I love it. I love spring. I love springtime, and I love summer's my favorite, but I love spring too. Spring is like the beginning of the year to me. Yeah, I know the beginning of the year is in January, but it's always like springtime to me is always like the beginning of the year. I don't know. It's like the beginning. I don't know because it's spring. But anyway, daffodils. Yes, that's it. I couldn't think of their names. They're in weird spots that I put them back there, but they're already up. And I saw them yesterday, and then today they got flowers on them, but they're only like this big. They're like small. I don't know why they're so small, but they did spread. Um, it's hard to plant things here because there's rocks everywhere. You go to dig, and then there's rocks. Um, it's it's that's the way Tennessee is. Tennessee's a lot of hills and mountains and rock. And yeah, so I have like all these plants on the side of the house over there. I have a peony plant or whatever, and I usually cut that down in the fall time. So now I got to cut that down. And then there's these like orange lilies all around, and they're already starting to come up too. They're like up this much, and I have to clean that up back there. So that the lilies will come up next probably, and the ones in New York State are native, and they are all year round. Like you would see them on the sides of the roads, and I could plant a bunch of those around a tree or something, and they would flower all summer long. The orange lilies here, they're not like that. They're up for springtime and they die and they don't get any more flowers. But there's a whole bunch of them back there. Before I moved here, somebody put them, there's a tree and there's a whole row of them and they multiplied. There's a whole shitload of them. And then in the front, I have irises. They're dark purple. I have dark purple. I never cut that. I got to cut that. I got to rake the leaves out of there. And then in the back, there's like rocks that stick up out of the ground. And before we moved here, somebody put flowers in there and they put irises. So first, these dark purple ones come up. Then there's yellow ones that come up. And then there's white ones. And they all come up at different times. It's so pretty. I hope I can get video or something when that happens so I can bring you guys out there. But my yard's like a complete mess. I thought about putting the camera on while I'm out there, but then I'll be in like my exercise clothes and who knows if I'll trip and fall while I'm doing that stuff. So I don't know. And I got, let's see, what else is back there? Oh, I got a hydrangea, one in the front and one in the back. I got to cut that. I never cut the big flowers off. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm probably going to not be able to walk the next day when I do it. Um, don't do too much at once. Keep your body intact. Yeah, I'm pretty good shape, but I'm out of shape because of winter. Winter makes you out of shape. But yeah, so a lot of bending and stuff, you know what I mean, and cutting. I'll have to go out there and cut everything, and then maybe I'll go back. Usually I do it a section each day, so that's how I do it. So like if I was to go out, I got to do the front yard too with all the leaves. Oh my gosh. Um, I never got to that, so I have to get the leaf blower out and blow that all out there. And then I got a push mower because my ride mower, the belt came off, and I don't know how to, it needs to be put back on and tightened. And I can't do that myself, so I don't know. Yeah, so I did get some seeds, but I don't know. They were for last year, so I hope that they can come up. I really don't know. But I do like to garden a lot, and since my husband died, I didn't do that. And then a lot of my stuff, I'm trying to make it come back because I couldn't do it the first couple years after he died. I was just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but now I want to do it. So, but I lost my rose bush. I had a pink rose bush. Maybe I could get another one. I had a knockout pink rose bush. What else do I have back there? I have hibiscus, and we got 100-degree weather a couple of years ago, and I thought that they killed them because they don't like that super heat like that. They like the heat, but they don't like 100-degree weather, and so they're coming back. So the one on the end, because there's 3 of them in a row, and like I have pictures. I have pictures when they were really big. They have these like big plate flowers, and like they haven't looked that good in years because of the weather and that we got. So I've been bringing them back. So it's going to take a few years before they get really big again. But yeah, they were here when I moved here. There's a red one in the middle and then 2 white ones on the side, and they're by my pool. And then what else is back there? There's some like wildflowers by my pool. I don't know what's in there, but I water it. There's some kind of tall thing that grows up with flowers on it. I don't know what that's called. And then in the front, there's something called on my path when you walk up. Do you ever hear of there's bushes, and then there's something called candy tuft. Candy tuft. There are these little tiny white flowers, and they spread. They look like a carpet of white flowers. They come up in the spring. And then there's these like bushy things. I don't know, green bushy things, and they get these purple flowers out of them and these little berries. I really don't know what that is. I think they get the berries in the fall time. But I got a lot of cleaning up to do out there. And oh my God, that's gonna be like hard because like I don't know, because spring usually I get that done in the fall time, and then in the this is the time I would do light cleanup. You know what I mean? Like a few leaves, but because I didn't get to it, I got to do it all. That's just gonna be fun. I thought those were love me nots. Love me nots are little purple flowers. They're little tiny bluish purple flowers. I love those though. I planted those in my other house. In my other house, I planted. I love lilac trees. Roses and lilacs are my favorite, and I just love roses and the smell of them. Pink ones especially, but I like all roses, but the pink ones are my favorite. But and I love lilac trees, and I don't have any lilac trees here, but my old house in upstate New York, I had almost 5 acres, and I our the Saratoga at the fairgrounds, the agriculture department, for $12 I got 10 lilac bushes, purple ones, common lilac, and they were like a regular, beautiful, light purple color. And I planted them all over in my other house where I used to live. I wish I could have brought them with me. And then the National Arbor Department, or whatever that's called, they gave me two free lilacs trees, a dark purple one and a white one. So I had them like all over. And then I also have some tulips out there, but they're kind of like get eaten sometimes. But I don't know. Sometimes they come up, and I'm trying to think. So when I lived in upstate New York, I'm like into gardening. I love gardening, but I haven't. I put it aside because I have too much to do right now. After my husband died, I have a lot to do. I have a lot on my plate. Um, I'm getting, I'm getting a little bit stuck. I don't know with things. You know what I mean? Not anything that I got to do like that, but just other things. I don't know. That's nice complimentary flower. Yeah, I love them. And I did plant some forget me nots in my other house, but I had like I'm trying to think of how many rose bushes because I had like 10 or 12 rose bushes too. And they have this online thing, and I used to order from this place. One of them was Brex, and I used to order the bulbs from them, Brex. But I don't know if I got my rose bushes from them. I might have got the rose bushes from somebody else, but like I had like rows of them, and I had a whole bunch of them, and it took me a long time to figure out how to do roses, how to like, because winter would come, and when I lived in upstate New York, it would get so cold and it would kill them, and I couldn't figure it out, but I finally figured it out, and then we had to move here. I wish I could have brought all them with me too, but I had all different kinds. I had yellow, I had white, I had red, I had the pinks. I had one that went around the arch thing, um, and I had huge hydrangeas with the big balls. The ones here aren't as big as the one I had there, but that's what I had there, and I had a huge garden back in upstate New York, and the dirt was a lot better than here though. I have a smaller garden here, but the deer get into it. They jump over and they get into it. But I have to work on that garden. It's way in the back, and I have to carry like a water bucket. And I haven't used that garden in a while. And there's weeds growing up in there, so I have to clean that out too. Hug Chloe. She can help you through anything. Yes, she's so cute. I was holding her today earlier. She's a doll cake. She's on the couch sleeping. She's laying on there like she's so fluffy and cute and soft. Yes. She's so adorable. I had to go to the store, and when I came back, she was like, oh, she was so happy I was back. I was home. She don't like me um, to not be here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I usually get flowers too, like for my front, but I haven't been doing that. I don't know. Um, I haven't had time to do all the gardening stuff. I'm probably not going to be able to do all of that this year either, other than the ones that I already have there, the ones that are already there, um, because I have a lot, you know, a lot to do. Um, yeah, because my ride mower, the belt thing broke, came off. It needs to just be put back on and tightened. That's all I need it to be done. But I can't do that. You know what I mean? Um, that would save me a lot of time because I can just mow it up really quick, and then I still have to hand mow like around the pool area and stuff. But like now, because the ride mower is sitting back there and needs the belt on there, I gotta push mow everything. Luckily, it's a propelled mower, but still, it's a batteried one, and it goes only like for an hour or two. So it takes me 3 or 4 days to do it. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Because if I had the ride mower, I could just do all the ride mower one day and the push mower the next day. It's really annoying. It takes up a lot of my time. And when it gets hot, I can't handle the heat because I have a heart murmur. I get a sticky valve. Um, I can't handle the heat. So I like to go out when it's cooler out, like after dinner. And yeah, but I love this background. It looks really cool. I'll have to use this when I do night streams. I got one that's pink as well. Can you hear Chloe? She's over there. She's on the couch. I don't know. This thing is on my ring light, so I can't really take it off and flip the camera, but I would. And she's right there. She's laying across as you like that. She's such a doll cake. Yeah, that's what my mother always said. She said, do what you can. I do what I can. When I started having, that's a lot of work. And besides everything else I got to do, you know what I mean? Which I like to keep myself busy and I like to do it. But the mowing thing, I could get it done quicker if my stupid ride mower, if I could tighten that. Maybe I could try to do it, but I don't even know what tool to use because I almost electrocuted myself getting the battery out and I had to watch a YouTube video. This was a few years ago after he died, and I had to learn all this. I couldn't figure out how to get the battery out, and I was trying all these different tools that he had, and like he doesn't have really many tools because he wasn't a tool person. He was more of a computer person, and but he has very limited tools. But he had some to get the battery out, and I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. But I hit the metal piece on there and it sparked. Anyway, yeah, that could have burnt my hand or something because I guess that's what can happen. Not easy to be one woman slow, to run the household is not easy. I ran the whole place myself except for like I didn't do the mowing and other little things that he did. Like I can't even figure out the drill. My front blinds broke and I have them sitting in my closet because I don't have anybody to come here to help me take them down. I took them down and I couldn't. They make the blinds different now. They came with a metal piece now, whereas they used to have this plastic piece and you could just go to the store, get the new one and pop the new one into the same thing. Now they don't have that plastic piece where you just slide it in. They have this stupid metal thing, and I used the drill and it wouldn't come out. I used the screwdriver, it wouldn't come out. So I don't know. The whole thing's broken and the string broke. So I had to get some string and tie it back up, and you would never know they're broke, but I can't open them. So luckily the back of my house has the French doors and I use all the light from back there, but I can't open my front windows because of stupid blinds. And I usually like clean the windows because I have those tilt out windows. This is the time of year I would do that, but I don't have time. I'm not going to do that. Like, certain things aren't important. Some people think everything's got to be perfect, but when things happen like what happened with me and my husband died, like, I just take things one day at a time, and sometimes I do overdo it. But I'm not very good with time. I have no concept of time, so like, I'll write a whole bunch of stuff on my list. I think in my head I'm going to get all this stuff done, and then sometimes I don't get it done and I get upset because I'll stay till midnight doing it. If I go out in my yard and I got weeding to do or different things like that, I got a super big light. I put it on and I'll stay out there. And it's not good, so I can't do that anymore because I shouldn't be out there in the dark. But yeah, if I like where I live and everything, I wouldn't want to be in an apartment and I wouldn't want a tiny little house either. I lived in small places when I started off in life. I had a small, it would look like a studio apartment when I started off, and then me and my husband had a small 1 bedroom and stuff, and we kept saving our income tax money and stuff. I think it took us 8 years before we could save up enough to get our first home, and we did it all on our own and everything, and like for the down payment and everything, and then we moved here and we got this. But needless to say, I don't think I would want something smaller. I think I like my space. I don't like, I like where I live. I don't want to move because I do have a pool. I planned on doing live streams by the pool and swimming and doing cookouts, but it didn't turn out that way because that's another thing that my husband did. He did the chemicals for the pool and everything, and it's Baquicil. It's not chlorine, but like he did that. So I went down the pool place and like they said they would show me and all that, but that was years ago, and I never opened it since he died because I don't got time to learn that right now. My mind couldn't do everything. My mind couldn't do everything, but I don't. I like I like my home. I like it's got everything I want. You know what I mean? I got everything I want here. Not bad. 8 years. 8 years. What? What's 8 years? I don't know what you mean. What's 8 years? What's 8 years mean? Oh, to save up for a house. Yeah, that was for the down payment and the closing costs and everything. Because they had different. Everything's different now than. Um, it depends on who you go through and different things like that. Um, yeah, the first house I got, the couple was like there was a couple and they were breaking up and they fought and they had to during our closing. I didn't think we were going to get the house because the guy wouldn't sign the papers because him and the wife were fighting and the guy couldn't be in the room with us. They separated him, put him in another room. Um, Him and his wife were getting divorced, and he didn't want to sign the papers because because he was fighting with her, and that was the first house we got, and it was cheaper that way because they were almost in a foreclosure, and that's what kind of house we got, the first house we got. But the house was really small, but the property was nice, and that's why we got it. But it was in the Saratoga County, the area where I grew up. I'm not gonna say where, but like, um, yeah, that happened, and it needed work done on it too. We had to do stuff to it. Every state has different rules and costs. Yes, but back when we had gotten that house, it was they required less, um, less, and now I think I don't know. I don't even think in these days we wouldn't have been able to do it. So yeah, but but yeah, but I don't see myself. I would. The only reason like this isn't like an industrial area. If I could sell this and move to like a nicer area, I would. But like Tennessee doesn't have state income tax, so I don't think. I don't know. I mean, I do like other states, but they might be. I don't know if I could afford them. You know what I mean? Everything's too pricey. Yes, it is. I mean, I don't even know. I'm like stuck right now. In other words, I'm trying to move forward from my husband. It took several years to do that. I'm at a different time frame in my life. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to meet people. I don't even know how you do that nowadays, but whatever. But like, I'm just kind of like trying to go back to work, but I keep getting like stuck. I don't know how to explain it. Like I start to do it and then I don't know. It's hard to explain. Um, Everything's just, I don't know. It sucks. It. I'm gonna say this. It fucking sucks. The world right now fucking sucks, and it's very hard to get back out there when it fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I swore. Yes, I did. I'm very sorry, but it's the way I feel right now. I go through where I can't deal with stuff sometimes, and I'm usually a happy-go-lucky person, and I'm usually able to. The Irish part of me can be still happy even though when stuff isn't good sometimes. But this last week has been shit. I've been on there looking at this stuff that's going on with the war, and I was in tears and I just freaking out. I can't, like, I miss my husband because I saw that. I remember my cousin, he was in the Gulf War. So it's like triggering some things in me. So, like, I don't think I should be looking at that, but, like, I wanted to see what was going on. And I probably shouldn't have done it. But all the prices are going to go up. I mean, if I can hardly make it, how the hell is everybody else making it who has kids? You know what I'm saying? Everything's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know who's going to watch this back and whatever, but like, I don't usually do that. But now I don't know if I should put this stream up now. I don't know. I wanted to stream the other day and I was upset. I had turned on a stupid thing and I watched that. I watched it and then I want to watch more and more and I want to see what's going on. And I'm like, I don't know. I worry about people in this world. We're all people. Absolutely. Sorry about the truth, Dior said. Dior, on month-to-month income extremely difficult to save. Yes, it is. It's like, you know, it's crazy. I don't know. And just, I want to do a garden, but like when I did the seeds, we had that 100-degree weather and I put some seeds and they never came up and I don't know why. So, I don't know, my hair's funny. But I know, how can you go out and have fun anymore? The tickets, the last time I looked, like when I got back to work, I want to start getting, I had season tickets for everywhere and I wanted to start bringing everybody. So I still want to do that, but it's going to take me some time to get to that point now. I was watching to see what the rectangle what the rectangle it will have on good water gas. It's gonna be domino effect. Yeah, definitely. The effect, not rectangle. Yes. Yeah, I know. I was like trying to catch the gas. I couldn't believe it was at that price. Your prices are the same here. I don't know. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. How the heck does spell check get rectangle from effect? I know, like, it's been doing that to me too. It thinks it's correcting us and then it puts a totally different word. I put a word and it put I'm instead of this word. And I'm like, how the heck, what does that? Doesn't have anything to do with what I was saying. I don't know. So that's weird. I know it. I've been trying to drink more water. I forget. My husband used to remind me. But I need to be outside and do more walking and get in nature and different things because that helps me. I can't be cooped up too much. But the way the gas prices are. But anyway, I had season passes everywhere, so eventually I'll get that again. But the Biltmore is up over It was over $200 the last time I looked, and when I had the pass, when we had the passes together, it was 89 bucks. So it's like, I don't know. That's crazy too. I really want to go there. I want to bring everybody. I have videos and I got to try to get them off my computer and make videos. And I need to make some videos. I haven't made videos. I've been busy, so I apologize to my subscribers and stuff. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, but everything is just there's a lot going on. I don't know. It's hard, you know. I don't usually dwell on things like that, though. Like I said, the Irish side of me can get through that, but it's just been a little bit stress. I don't know. But I got some sherbet ice cream, some orange sherbet ice cream. I made brownies the other day, and I shouldn't have, but I did a couple days ago. So I wasn't sure about coming on too late, but I guess I should just come on, right? Just still come on, and I'm still gonna come on earlier. Um, I'm feeling the cabin fever. Spring can't get here fast enough. Yes, Dior. Yes, exactly. I know. I love all the flowers when I love everything blooming in the springtime. I know a lot of people like fall time. A lot of people like fall time. I like fall time, but it's not my favorite. Everything dies and gets yucky, and the best part of fall is like the food, like the apples and apple pie and the pumpkin pie, and you know the holidays are coming soon. But like springtime, I don't know. It's like very happy time. It's like the sun comes out more, and sometimes we get a lot of rain though. But all the flowers come up. You've been through a lot. I don't know why. I have a stigmatism, so it's hard for me to see sometimes. You've been through a lot of heartache. Take your time. You'll have the days and the times. They'll pass. Hugs. Thank you so much, Dior. Thank you. Thank you. It's hard to find things in the iPad here. There we go. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is hard. I don't know. It's hard when, like my mom, I wish I could have seen her today. I don't know. Well, we got some hearts. Thank you. And thank you for all the likes, everybody. We got 10 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I never know what kind of, I don't even know what I should title this now. I shouldn't have, this was going to just be about my art, but then we got into the other stuff. Do you think I shouldn't put this stream up maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I can put subscriber mode on only when I'm on YouTube. So that's why I did YouTube, because it's at night. But if I use the Prism Live, it doesn't allow you to do that. You have to do it, I guess, in the studio side. I don't know. And I'm having problems with my regular computer, so. Yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on, like, doing my yard, and, like, doing my drawing. I might not get to the drawing until I do my yard. Or maybe I could start something. I don't know. And I love being around Chloe. Maybe a clip of your art is really good. Oh, do like a video of that. Of your art. Well, you know what? A lot of times when I'm texting, I text so fast and I hit send. I don't even look at it. But now I have to stop myself and look at it because it changes the words. But it puts if instead of. It makes it look stupid. Like why does it change my of to if? You know what I mean? Like you're texting. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. I did do some art. I did show this art on another stream, but I had it in black and white. So that's why this is what I've been working on the last few weeks, just keeping myself busy. And yeah, so I just did that. But I have coloring books too. I was thinking about doing a stream for that. That helps with stress and stuff, just so you don't think about things or whatever. But it gets annoying after a while to just see a lot of negative things online. You know what I mean? Online and stuff. Um, but yeah, spring is coming, so that's a positive thing. And yeah, I love doing like the outside stuff. That will take me some time to get it done, but um, yeah, I don't know why the lighting in here doesn't. I'm looking at myself on the iPad, and the lights don't look good at all. I don't know why. So how have you been? How are things going with you? Thank you for coming in, and thank you for helping me with the mod thing the last time when I had to get this fixed. I'm glad I figured that out, but that took me a while. That was driving me nuts because I couldn't figure it out. I'm glad I figured it out, and it definitely wasn't Nightbot. It was the other one. Um, my mom used to play hide and seek game and crossword puzzles to relieve stress. Oh, nice. Very nice. I haven't played games in a while, but I used to like Candy Crush, and I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Sweets. I kind of don't have the. I don't know how to explain it. Like if I, oh, the one with the blocks, I forget we call that Tetris or whatever, or something like that, or it's similar to Tetris. I used to like that one. And then the one with the birds there, the bird one, I used to love those. Those are the games I used to play. Those, and I do like the word one, where you have to figure out in the letters to put the word. I like that one. Um, yes. I see 10 likes on here and 9 there. Thank you, everybody. So I have a PlayStation 3, and I haven't played my games in a while, but I have. Maybe I'll take the games out and show you what games I have. And I also used to like to play Xbox, but I still have those games, but my Xbox is broken. And they're older games, but I had saved it hoping to fix the Xbox someday, but I don't know if I can get that fixed. And I don't think they're worth anything, but like my PlayStation 3, everybody's on PlayStation 5 now probably, but I haven't played in so long, but I plan on doing that at some point in time, and I really love doing that. I like all the racing games though. I love the racing games. And I have the Prince of Persia, but I used to get stuck on there. Um, do you want the truth or sugarcoat it? Oops. Oh, I accidentally went out of the stream here. Wait a minute. Whatever you want to say or don't want to say. I'm not joyful at the moment, missing my 3 favorite people, my mom, Dolce and Chanel. Oh, I'm so sorry. It'll get better for you. You don't ever forget, but it gets better. It takes time, I know. I'm at a different spot, I think if there wasn't so many things going on in the world, it would be better as well. They're making it just harder for people to live. You know what I mean? I see Propel playing these games, and it looks fun. People playing these games. You met people, right? Summer's coming. It will be better. Yes, I love summer. Summer's my favorite, and then spring. Yeah, that's good thing about coming on here and meeting people, because you meet people that maybe are going through the same things, and we're all like fun and having friends, and yeah, it's a little harder out in the world though with things. I don't know. So yeah, I made brownies the other day. I probably shouldn't have, but I was like in the mood for chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate. And then when I was at the store, I ended up getting sherbet ice cream. I love sherbet ice cream. I probably won't have that for a while though. So we got 11 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Peace. Hi. Yeah, I'm up late. Live streams is a healthy distraction. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I wanted to come on. I wasn't going to come on and then I did. So I probably have to get going soon. I'm going to only be on a few more minutes because I just realized what time it was. I have like no concept of time. So I don't know when Cool Guy's here. He tells me the time. And yeah. And if Luna was here, then she tells me it's dark out. So I don't really have a concept, but hopefully I can get outside soon. I might stream tomorrow, the next day. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Sometimes if I do mod some other channels, and then if somebody's live streaming or something, I'm on there. So, um, so that's why, or I get busy. But me too. My body is getting tired. Yes, I didn't realize the time. I didn't realize it. But I just want to come on and show these pictures that I finished on here. So I don't know. They're older ones that I did though. So, it looks a lot better that I inked it though, the one with the dragons. Cause I've had that for a while and it was starting to fade a little bit. And I thought, oh, because I did that for my husband and he passed away, I thought maybe I'll keep that. But it's on this paper, that paper's turning yellowy. So I don't know if that's any good, but I'll have to get it like a frame or something. I don't know. I came in when you showed the tiger. Nice. Yeah, that one. I like that one. I did that one's charcoal. I did that one a while back. I can show that one again if you want. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi, how are you? How are you, my friend? Vanaja. How are you, Vanaja? Peace. Nice to see you. Are you having a good day? I was going to end it soon. It's like almost 2 in the morning, 3 in the, no, it's after 2:30, almost 3 in the morning here. What time is it where you are? Let me see. I think I can do the explanation point. Are you in, what's your favorite season? I'm from the United States. I'm trying to put in like the explanation point and it's not letting me. Every time, oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. I just did the time. I'm from Bangalore. Yes, I thought so. I had forgotten. How is it? How's your weather there? Are you in summertime? Are you in springtime? It's 2:50, so I'm gonna leave soon. Very hot. I don't know why my YouTube keeps holding comments for review. I don't know why, but hot is not a hot word. You know what I mean? It's a very hot. We're gonna get 80 degrees on Friday. We're coming up on springtime. March 20th is gonna be spring here. Springtime and March 20th. We're just getting over winter time. So I hope we don't get any more cold weather, you know what I mean? We had some very cold weather. Come to Bangalore. I think I have another friend from there. One of my other friends is from there as well. A guy that I know. Someday maybe I can. I'll add it to my list. You'll have to do some shorts of outside, like so I can see what it's like. There's a couple of friends from Dubai on here, and I'm worried about them. I hope they're okay. Um, there's people from all over, and I love that. I love it. Peace. I'm so happy to have met you and everybody. Um, yes. Do you like my background? I like to have fun with it. I was just showing some of my art. I showed some of my art in the beginning. Let's see. I do different things. Let me take this off. I do different things here. Um, I have this one that I did. I have this one. I just show it. Let's see. I did this one. I showed this one earlier, but yeah, this is something I did a long time ago though, so I don't know. Did that one. And then I got this one, but this dragon one. I gotta cover my name now. I'm covering my name on here. I don't know if my chat's moving, is it? Okay. There's that one. This one here. I think that Chloe's having a puppy dream over there. Thank you. I have one more I can show you, and then I'm gonna go. Let me show you this other one. This is like an old pad though. I did this one. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, here it is. This one is this one. Tigers. I like tigers and different things like that. This one. That's just, I have my name covered here. I don't want my name shown. But yeah. It's hard to show this one. Gotta hold it way back like that so you can see, like, that's supposed to be like just, I don't know, the weeds and stuff. It's like, this is charcoal done with charcoal. You must see a lot of these where you're from. Do you see a lot of tigers there? I got one friend that's, I don't know if they're from your area or somewhere around in the countries near you, and they have these lions that walk down the street. I can't think of their name, their channel name, but it was freaking awesome. I was like, oh my God, that must be scary. All these cars are parked on the sides of the roads, and these huge lions are just walking down the street like it's like no big deal. No, it's really crazy. Do you get to see a lot of that where you're from? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. But I love tigers. I love tigers and different things like that. But yeah. I was wearing this color changing nail polish. This is called, it says You're Hot Heat Activated Nail Polish. It's from Nails Inc. from London at Sally's Beauty Supply. And it changes color. So it's blue. It's blue. So if you run your fingers under the cold water, it's the blue color, the blue. And then if you run them under the cold water, they turn white. So it's really cool. I should put another coat on though, so I only had enough time to do one coat. And I didn't put a top coat on, but yeah. So, and this is my crown ring. I always wear my crown ring. I got this on Temu, really cheap, and it's crystals. This is all crystals, but I love this ring. I love this ring. But they're crystals. They're not real rubies. They're crystals. They're clear crystals. And this is sterling silver, but because I got the ring so cheap on Temu I think 2022 or something like that. I put like clear nail polish so that it doesn't change your hand if it does anything. But yeah, excuse me, I burped. But anyway, but I love it. I love this. I've showed this before, but I like it. So it's a very comfortable ring. So I got some stuff from Temu in 2023, one each month, and a bag in like April, May, and June, or March, April, and May, something like that. And I never did anything with them. Like I did YouTube, I got busy, I couldn't. They're sitting in my room on the floor, so it's like I'm thinking of doing a like a haul and show what's in it. I don't even remember what's in it. Some stuff I remember, and there is some jewelry in there, some jewelry. But I have this bracelet on here. This, I don't know. I think I got this a long time at Ross or something, and it has like different things on there. It's got like a star and a heart, and I think I don't know what that. It says guess, and then there's some other type of star with a sparkle, and that's like a heart. That one's a heart, and a star, and a heart, and a star. Another different type of star, and it closes up with this thing here, but it's pretty. It's got like a really thick chain on there too. I like that. I don't know. This was something that was very affordable. It was either Ross or what's the other one? There's Ross and Marshall's. Oh, it might have been Marshall's. That smart clear nail polish. Yeah, because like you never know, like because the Temu jewelry, like I've had this forever, but they have sterling silver stuff. This is supposed to be sterling silver, but I don't put it on the stones. I just put it on there just in case. But yeah, this is an amethyst ring, and I put the clear nail polish on this too. My husband got me this in Gatlinburg, and I like gold, but a lot of the gold isn't solid. It's like some of the gold's not real that I have. TJ Maxx. No, Marshalls or Ross. Yeah, those are the ones. Marshalls and Ross. But this one, he got me in Gatlinburg. I think we paid $50 for this, but this is sterling silver as well. And this was one of my birthday presents at one time. And that's an amethyst in there. But it's just silver. But I have a few different things that I like to wear. But yes, in that Temu haul that I have, there is some jewelry in there, I think. I think there's like a couple of turtle necklaces. I like turtles. And there's, oh, and I'm wearing this too. This is, I don't know if this is supposed to be a star or the sun, but I like it. But there's some dupes in there as well, and I need to take them out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what the dupes are when I show it, but I could never own anything Chanel. I like Chanel, but like there's some sunglasses in there and they're knockoffs of Chanel, and I need to get them out of there so I could wear them, but they're not real Chanel, you know what I mean? And then there's a belt too, and it has that on there. Yeah, and there's some jewelry in there. They're pretty bags. Oh, that just said you're live. I don't know what happened. Hey, there's Carpo. Hey, how you doing? I was just getting ready to go. I was showing some of my art, but I don't. You can probably look at it. I'll show you one thing, I guess. Oops. But yeah. So I don't know if I should do that haul or not, because I was gonna do those hauls when I got my channel, but I never did. So how's your day going? I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready to go to bed soon. But anyway, here's one of my drawings. I was just showing this. I did this a while back though. But yeah, there you go. So how are you? It's hot here. Yeah, we got 70-degree weather here, and it's gonna be 80 in a couple of days, I think Friday. But I'm getting ready to go to bed because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But yes. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I had my dragon picture too. They were in black and white, and then this other one that I did when I was in high school. I decided to color the lemons, and I did this when I was 16, 17, but it was all black and white, but I decided to color these lemons. And that's what I've been doing for the last few weeks, just messing around with it. Yeah, so I've been just doing that. I just colored them in because this is something I did a long time ago. But yeah. And then I showed the dragon picture. I showed the dragon picture earlier, and unless you want me to show it again. But I did the dragon picture. Or I might as well show you because you're here. So let's see here. I'll be coming back on. I guess it's okay to come on late then. I knew that was going to happen. Some of these papers fell out. Yep. This paper thing is old. This thing is old. But anyway, this was black and white, and I showed it before, but then I finished it. I inked it. I did it in ink, pen and ink. I did it, I pen and inked it. But yeah, that's that one. And I'm covering my name there. So how are you? So anyway, oops. Let me see what you're saying. Hello, hi, welcome in. Let me see. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Thank you so much for liking. And a beer bottle. Yeah, it's a French liquor, I guess. I did it when I was 16. It's called Grand Marnier liquor from Paris, France. I even got like the details in there. There's like the details are in there. Like all the details are in there, like the details. It's backwards. You can't see it because YouTube has everything backwards, but there's even stuff up on there. But it's got the seal on there that I did. That's in French, and I don't speak French, so I don't know. I have a couple of friends that speak French that are on the channel though, and that's backwards because YouTube. But and I want to welcome all the new subscribers too, and everybody. Let's see what I'm missing here. We got some new people. Oops, I almost knocked the light off. Thank you so much. Any more outdoor streaming? Did you fix the phone? No, I can't fix it right now. They're offering me a Samsung, but I got to pay the taxes on it, and it's a little over $100, but I don't have that right now. But it's like a $900 phone, or it might be $200. You have to pay the taxes, but I wish I could do that. Damn, it's a really good phone. It's a Samsung S26 or something like that. Plus, oh man, I want to get that. This I can just get a battery, but the batteries are too expensive right now. But I'm trying to see. Terry, is that Terry? Terry Johnson. Welcome in. Hey, welcome in to my stream. I'm going to probably do, thank you so much, Carpo, you got a Samsung? That's awesome. I wish I could get it. Dior, hello everyone. Don't forget to, yeah, thank you for hitting the like button, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Terry Johnson. I hope I said your name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. I don't know. I got astigmatism, but I'm trying to look at it with this. But yeah, I'll probably I want to do a stream as long as it's not raining or anything, but I got to do yard work too. So when I do my outdoor streams, I like to do landscape, but I'm going to have to do them vertical because I'm going to have to keep my phone plugged in. So I'm going to have to do it vertical because if I do it landscape and I plug it in, my gimbal goes berserk. It puts it off balance and puts weight, and then it shuts off the gimbal. That's what happened with last time. So it's hard for me to hold the gimbal and the battery pack at the same time, but vertical I can plug it in better and just I won't be able to move it around and stuff. Would be around 200 USD your money. Yeah, that's what they said because I got to pay the taxes on it. So they're offering me the phone for free because I've been their customer. And then I just have to pay that. But because I went down there and talked to them, I'm like, do you have any phones? And I'm like, oh, that's great. And he says, but you got to pay the taxes. And I'm like, oh, I don't have that. He said around 200, but I think it's going to be around 100, but probably about 200. You have to get the case too because you don't want to drop it. So, but I think you get one cheaper somewhere else. But I wish I could do that. It's a Samsung S26 and S26 Plus. I'd probably get the Plus. This phone's a Moto Edge Plus 5G UW. And all this needs is a battery is what it needs. I got it plugged in now, but it's driving me nuts about the battery, you know? Yes, I know from experience with the gimbal. Yes, I know it. And I'm thinking if I put it on like a selfie stick, it's going to shake. So it's like I'm dying to do. I'll probably go to the park. I don't know when. I don't want to say I'm going to go to the park tomorrow, but you never know. You could also get a refurbished phone. Well, they're offering me that one for free, but then I get that. But I can't really get refurbished because I need a good phone for streaming. Because otherwise I'll have to get another one. Usually the Motos usually last me like 4 to 5 years, but lately they're not. And I read that I never owned a Samsung, but it's saying it's a better phone than this one. So I went to so I got a new phone. Oh, that's cool. You got the Samsung? Which one did you get? Did you get the Ultra? I've never owned a Samsung, so yeah. I wish I could get it. I don't know. They'll keep offering me deals because I've been their customer like 24, 25 years. But sometimes there is no deal on there, so on and off. But last year I got at start. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, your phone's really good. Where'd our new friend go? Therese. Teresa Johnson. Thank you so much. So what are you going to do today? Happy Thursday, everybody. I got to go to bed, though, so I'm going to probably end it in a minute or two. No clue what model I did not look. Just got it. That's funny. Dinner time soon. Nice. What are you going to have for dinner? Anything good? Are you going to do any streaming over the weekend? Pasta. Ooh, yummy. Nice. I got some mozzarella sticks. Usually I get them when I go out to dinner or something, but I don't go out that much lately. So like I bought some and I'm like, I got some sauce and I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna have them, but that could probably be a dinner, just a few of those and some vegetables maybe. But then I do have some ravioli up there, but I grew up on Italian food. I love the sauce. Anything with sauce on it. But they are great. Yeah, yummy, yummy. Do you like the clam sauce with the pasta? My grandmother used to make that. The little baby clams with the pasta. Clam sauce. I don't know. They make red clam sauce and white clam sauce. Both of those are really good. Yum, yum, yum. I'm talking with my hands. Woo! So St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I'm Irish and Italian and Irish. So anyway, we'll give everybody some. I noticed that my iPad is so much um, slower than my phone, and it's hard to find things in there. Nope, never had the clams before. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. I would love to go on trips around the world and everywhere. Um, that would be so much fun. Oh, I didn't know that. Carpo Bro says he's Irish, Russian, and English. Very nice. Cool. Yep. My grandma was full blood Italian. My grandfather was full blood Irish. My dad's side, he's one was English and Irish, so they came from England and then they went down to Donegal, Ireland. Then they came to the United States. And then my grandmother's side was from my grandfather was from Naples and my grandmother was from Abruzzo, Italy, and it's like a medieval city and it's so beautiful there. And I think I subscribed to somebody from there so I could just see it. And I don't remember their channel name, but 60% Russian was a surprise to my family. I had DNA test a few years ago. That's pretty cool. Dior says that she's Polish, Italian, and Hungarian. Oh, so different. That's really cool. That's very cool to know everybody's. Um, that's very cool. I like meeting people, and I used to watch this show. I think it was called Who Do You Think You Are? And they had it on TV, and like a lot of the stars and different people, they would do their background search, and they would take them to that country and everything too, like where they were from. That's such a cool show. I really liked that show. I don't think it's on anymore, but I think you can watch like the repeats of it. Um, well, I'm so happy that everybody came in. Um, I was kept a secret about the Russian blood because they were ashamed of it. Oh, really? Oh, no. That's horrible. Dior says, my dad is Polish, my mom Italian and Hungarian. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's very cool. I say celebrate it, Carpo. Just celebrate it. I don't know. There's some couple of people from there on my channel. This girl, she's a younger person in her 20s, and she's an artist as well, but she does like a kind of like a storyline type thing where she pretty much bakes and makes all her own food, like her own bread and different things like that. And then she does beautiful paintings. She does gardening, and like she does like I guess like a vlogger type thing. Yeah, she's really nice. And yeah. So anyway, I probably need to get to bed so that I can get up because I got to get up today, and I do have to run errands. I don't know. Um, it's good to know I can come on at any time. So I go now. Good night. Good night. Yes, I'm gonna end it now. But good night. Thank you for coming in. Have a great dinner, and thank you, Dior. Um, Thank you, Dior, for coming in, and everybody else. Thank you for all the likes, and thank you everybody for coming in and joining in. And I don't know what to call this. I don't know what to title this one. I didn't put a title in because it was just going to be. This was going to be a short one, but it looks like I've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Me too. Thank you, MM. Hugs to Chloe. Yes, she's sound asleep. Um, I'm gonna just put her in her bed. She's so cute. She's such a cutie. It's like so cute. I've been brushing her. She's shedding, so I got to get her ready for like a bath. But I like to brush her every day and make sure all that comes out before I wash her. You know what I mean? I wash her and I do conditioner on her. She's got coconut. I don't know if it's coconut. What anyway? She has this soft conditioner, and then I let her air dry a little bit. She's really funny when I give her her bath. She tries to rub her head on the towel, and sometimes like she goes nuts on the towel. I don't know how to explain it. And then she comes out here and runs all over like yay, like she's so happy she got a bath. And then I let her air dry, and then I call it whizzing. I take like the last few minutes when she's mostly dry. I take the blow dryer for the rest of it, so to make sure that she's fully dry. But I she's not ready for her bath yet though, because I have to brush the undercoat and get all that out of there. But but yes, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you everybody. And I'll see you on the next one. Keep your notifications on, and I'll see you on the next one. And you never know, maybe the next one will either be in the car or outside or walking maybe. I don't know. If I've been wanting to go to the park, I wanted to go today, but I didn't make it there. So I don't want to say I'm going to go there tomorrow and then not, but I might go there. You never know. So anyway, if not, I'll come on late. But have a good night, everybody, and thank you for joining in on the stream tonight. Good night, everybody, and everybody stay safe. And peace to everybody. Welcome in all the new subscribers. Good night, everybody. Pomeranian hugs to everybody, and hugs.